Hello, this is Susan from cabtopia.com. I'm here to show you what's in our natural abalone pieces bag. It's a 6-ounce bag that we sell for $10 a piece, and we give you 2 free ounces just in case our scale is ever slightly off. So as you can see, we measure out 8 ounces of it, and let's see what's inside the bag. These are natural abalone pieces. This is kind of exciting. These are natural abalone pieces that are not sorted. You just throw them in the bag. I purchased these from the estate. And the guy used to make clock faces and do inlay. So these are all the little pieces that he cut off. I wanted to show you some things that I polished up. Here's a piece of abalone. I polished this up with just some simple pieces. This is a 3M bristle brush. There's about 5 of them ganged on this little plastic piece, and I put that on my buffer. That's the first thing I do. And the next thing I do is use a little bit of Zam on a felt buffer. I just get that from Harbor Freight. And that's all I do. That's all I do to polish these up. So here's couple pieces that could have come out of this bag. Obviously it didn't because that bag is weighed out. Here's a few pieces. These are the bigger pieces I pull out. It's easier for my hands to use these on the buffer, but just some pieces that have come out of a bag that I pulled for myself. And here's another piece. Really pretty purple. There's a little pearl starting to start right there in the center, if you could see it. Here's another piece. I like this piece because it looks like a slice of pie. I don't know what kind of pie that would be, but there it is. Some little pinks and blues and yellows and greens in that. And this piece here, this is, started out mostly pink, but when I used the bristle brush on it, it brought up some other colors. Maybe I can get that a little closer. I should probably show you all these a little closer. But now everything in the pile is more typical of this size and smaller. I should put a quarter in here so you could see it. This is a very typical size of what's in the pile. So let's go through the pile. I'll show you a couple of these a little closer. I should have done that. I love this. This is what's in the center of the shell is generally looks like this. Or this. I love this kind of stuff. This little purple paisley like. I can't get a good picture of this. I'm trying to hold the phone still is doesn't want to get a good picture. Okay, so let's look at what's in the pile. This piece, so none of these have been polished. Only what's over here has been polished. I'll separate those. So none of these have been polished, which as you can see, they're still pretty brilliant. You could use them just like this. Depending on what you're going to... Oh, here, I love this stuff. This is what's called worm-eaten, but I love it. If you polish this up just a tiny bit, you get this otherworldly look to it. I just love that stuff. Oh, here's a perfect piece of it. I'm so excited by this. This, I love. I don't know why. I'm a texture person. I like textures of things. I like rough and textured items. I like industrial looking things. Oh my gosh, look at this. That is so cool. Here's a part that was up around where the holes were. So cool. These are great for wire wrapping. I'm going to wire wrap something tonight. I'm really excited about it. And this needs some polishing. As you can see, it's got some whiteness to it. It needs to be polished up. If you're going to use it for, I don't know what you're going to use it for. Some of these are very thick. Let me see if I can find a thick piece. If you're going to do some inlay, you need to find a thicker piece to do some inlay with. So here, see how thick that piece is? It has a nice broad face, and then it's thick. So you could use this on the grinder and grind it down and inlay it into whatever you're going to do. If you're going to do a ring, A lot of pieces in here could be used right away for rings or jewelry. Oh, that's a beautiful piece. Polish that up and use it how it is. That's gorgeous. If you're looking, oh, I love this. See this? This is part of the rim. There's a bunch of lines in there if I could get it close enough for you to see. If you polish that, you're going to get a whole bunch of lines going in a single direction, almost like a piece of labradorite. There, if I could get the shine on it. It needs to be polished, but a piece, you know, those labradorites that have those lines going through them, you'll get that. Here's a piece that's kind of curved. If you could see, it's a little bit curved towards my finger, so if you wanted to do that in a ring, you could set it and polish it off right inside the ring. I like this bag. Not all bags are the same. If I've had a couple of customers that ask me, can I have just the tiny little bits like this? I'm happy to sort out the tiny little bits because I could put it in a sifter and sift out the tiny bits, but I'm not going to go in and pull out all the big pieces. It's not fair to the other customers because all the jars, I bought a trunk load of jars like this from an estate sale, and what I do when I dip them is I just pour them straight out of the jars and I don't sort them. So you get what you get. So this piece here, this piece looks very dull, but I have a piece in here that I polished that came out so beautiful. This is from a different thing, not a jar, but this started out that way. And there's another piece in here that looks like a butterfly wing, if I could find it. Oh yeah, here. This, that started out exactly like that, and it looks like a little wing. It was all just yellow and gunky looking, and it came out beautiful. The backs of these, some of they're two types of abalone, blue and red. So this is red abalone. Okay. And some of them are really beautiful red on the back. If you polish them up, they look like spiny oyster. And let me see if I can find some blue. Oh gosh, that's gorgeous. Look at the back of that. That's the rim again. And you can get that beautiful, see the lines in there? If you can polish it properly, you can get the lines to come up, and it's gorgeous. And this is blue abalone. The blue abalone on the back, when it polishes up, it kind of looks a little gray, so it's not as pretty as the red abalone. And the blue abalone has some beautiful pinks and purples and all the pastels under the sun. And the red abalone seems to have a lot of these peacock colors. So look at that. Would that not make a beautiful ring? Goodness. Okay. I'm going to package this up before I decide to keep it. That's it. If you'd like to order any of this, you can buy it on cabtopia.com. I have discount packages. If you buy 3 items or more, these are $10 a package. My prices actually go up in February just a little bit because of my cost of goods have gone up. And my discount packages, right now you can buy 3 at a discount, 3 items, and these are included in the 3-item discount packages. So I try to make my prices across the board the same so that you can include these in the discount packages. So go to cabtopia.com. Right now the price is until February. Sometime in mid-February I'll change my prices. But right now they're $10 a bag. And as you can see, with the quality of what's here, you could certainly make quite a bit of things. You could make a good amount of money on what's here. So $10 a bag right now through through January 2019. And sometime in February my prices will go up slightly. And if you buy right now 3 bags or more, it's only $8 a bag, which is a great deal. 12 bags or more is I think $7 a bag. So it's a really good deal. Hop on over to Cabtopia, CABTOPIA, like cabochon, CAB as in boy, cabtopia.com. Hope to see you soon.